Today, Noah Saeed and I are going to talk about how Target implements various operations management topics. First, we're going to talk about supply chain management. So what is it? It describes the coordination of all supply chain activities, starting with raw materials and ending with the satisfied customer. This includes all events starting with raw materials and ending with the consumer. It includes suppliers, manufacturers, wholesalers, retailers, and others in the supply chain. The main objective of supply chain management is to structure the supply chain to maximize its competitive advantage and benefits to the ultimate consumer. Supply chain managers for retailers and wholesalers are responsible for what operations they will outsource and from who it will be from. There are 6 sourcing strategies, including many suppliers, few suppliers, vertical integration, joint ventures, Keiretsu networks, and virtual companies. When a company uses many suppliers, this means they have many potential vendors they might source from. And this pits their suppliers against each other, which eventually leads to them getting the lowest price they can that also meets their specific specifications and demands. With few suppliers, it's just the opposite. Companies want to build a relationship with their suppliers, and eventually down the line can lead to benefits in learning curves and lower economies of scale. Some integrated supply chain issues in today are local optimization, incentives, and large lots that we'll talk about today and how Target solves them. So how does Target mitigate these supply chain issues? Recently, Target has gone through a modernization of their supply chain over the last decade. In the past, Target would order from suppliers in bulk. So, for example, if they needed to buy more soap, they would order a large supply of it, and some would go on the store shelves and some would stay in the back room. But now, store supply is replenished on an individual basis. Now, instead of stocking back rooms, trucks from suppliers can deliver right to their store shelves. This lowers holding costs for Target, saves money on employee labor, and frees up more space in the back rooms of stores. So what is Target's sourcing strategy? Currently, they source their products from 2,722 different manufacturing facilities in more than 49 countries. Even though they might have many suppliers, Target actually uses a few suppliers approach. Target has a very rigorous vendor agreement and standards, so they want to build relationships over the long term with their suppliers for their Target brand products. On Target's website, they explain their many supply chain sustainability practices, such as reducing their footprint by working with industry partners and suppliers to lower their environmental impact, and their Clean by Design initiative by partnering with the National Resources Defense Council.
Moving on to human resource management, first off, we're going to define what it is. Human resource management is typically defined as the function within an organization that is concerned with the people who work for the company. It is the aspect of an organization which is responsible for the recruitment, management, and guidance of employees. The objective is to manage labor and design jobs so people are used efficiently and effectively. Human resource management has 2 main objectives. One is to utilize the employees within an organization to the best of their abilities within the constraints of operation management and having a decent quality of work life in the environment. One of mutual trust and commitment. There are 3 critical aspects to human resource management: labor planning, labor standards, and job design. Labor planning is the policies put in place by management to anticipate labor needs and deploy employees effectively. Labor standards is the total amount of time required to perform a task or part of a task, and job design is concerned with the actual tasks and duties that comprise a job. The mission statement of Target's human resource management is drive company performance by building a fast, fun, and friendly team committed to excellence. Target's human resource management is focused on 3 key areas: organizational culture, staffing, and employee development. The organizational culture at Target prides itself on being fun, fast, and friendly, and it seeks to integrate that into every aspect of the company. Employees are expected to uphold such an environment not only for customers, but between coworkers as well. High performance standards are reinforced through reviews and additional compensation. The staffing at Target is based on 2 key factors: hiring quality over quantity and filling open positions in a short amount of time. Target receives millions of applications per year. In order to process them, certain recruiting tools are used, such as clear definitions of the skills needed in each position, consistent requirements across all locations, and a selection criteria that includes attitude and value congruence, among others. Target hires ahead of need so that the company is never short in meeting demand. Staffing needs are forecasted by combining historical data like employee turnover and projected business outlook, which is used to create a hiring plan. Target's employee development has been to model and teach behaviors that lead to higher individual and system performance. The objectives are performing at the highest level within your current position, increasing promotability within the company, and managing internal and external changes. Target recruits are put through performance management training sessions. Here, participants develop an understanding of the core behaviors and striving for excellence. One of the key responsibilities of target managers is to identify and develop prospects for positions. Each position has a backup selected in case the current employee chooses to leave, and so vacancies can be filled quickly with employees who are already familiar with the position.
Inventory is a stock of items kept by an organization to meet internal or external customer demand. This includes raw material inventory, work in progress inventory, maintenance, repair, or operating inventory, and finished goods inventory. The objective of inventory management is to strike a balance between inventory investment and customer service. You can never achieve a low-cost strategy without good inventory management. Inventory serves many functions that create flexibility for a firm's operations. The four functions of inventory are: provide a selection of goods for anticipated customer demand and to separate the firm from fluctuations in that demand, decouple various parts of the production process, take advantage of quantity discounts, and hedge against inflation and upward price changes. There are 6 different common challenges involved with inventory management that need to be watched and managed, which include low product turnover, which results in excess inventory, which is ordering too much inventory, failure to keep track of stock, which is infrequent inventory checks causing errors, poor service levels, which reduces customer satisfaction, difficulty identifying demand patterns, which is keeping up with the trends, and lack of visibility, creating accurate inventory. As of 2018, Target has developed a free 2-day shipping method that has created an immediate increase in the number of orders, basket size, units, and sales, according to COO John Mulligan. Target's new facility in Perth Amboy, New Jersey will allow for the company to achieve 40% fewer out-of-stocks than before. The new strategy of Target will include new distribution centers, remodeled backrooms at stores, and new delivery fee structure. This strategy is made known as modernization. Target's inventory plan includes a new warehouse design, which is new inventory positioning, building a smart network, and serving customers more quickly, accurately, and flexibly, increasing physical movement of inventory. Target is investing heavily on automation equipment and as well how the labor force of the company should adapt to new trends. Within the supply chain team, Target created a new inventory management role that focuses completely on item forecast accuracy and allocation.